Welcome to the Essential Scrum Master Training course.
Today we're going to be covering why teams and people are so critical to the scaled Agile framework, but more importantly, how does the Scrum Master play into this bigger picture of the organization as well as the Agile team. So without further ado, let's get started. So you can see here that on this screen that people power safe, and that's absolutely true from all the roles, from the product manager, the release train engineer, the system architect, the Scrum Master, the product owner, and all the stakeholders and all the Agile teams that are involved to simply get one product service solution delivered. It's a massive piece of work that's required here. People definitely power scaled Agile framework, but more importantly, the customer feeds into that empowerment for those individuals to make basically products and services and solutions that everyone loves. Nothing beats an Agile team. This is critical because at the same time, when you look at how things are operating within the scaled Agile framework, you have teams, but not just one team. You have multiple Agile teams, and these Agile teams are clearly positioned into structures which are called Agile release trains. And these Agile release trains can have up to 5 to maybe 12, 15 that are all building towards one large product, service, or solution. So when it comes to these Agile teams, they need to be working in a harmony, they need to be working on a cadence, they need to be working in a complete rhythm so that everything that those teams are doing, they're going straight ahead on one aligned vision and direction. So they all sync up and they deliver something which is in harmony rather than something which is broken up. And more importantly, these teams plan together, they commit together, and on top of that, they continuously grow. Why is this important? Because in other frameworks that you're seeing online right now, they're showing you that the teams are a single independent team and they work independently of everything else and they go forward within the organization. They have some collaboration of the stakeholders and they have some collaboration with the customer. This is a wrong picture ultimately, because at the end of the day, we don't want these teams to be independent. We want them to be fully integrated, working harmoniously throughout the organization, but at the same time, they're working harmoniously with the other teams as well. If there's any misalignment, that misalignment is going to cause massive problems further down the path. So we need these teams to be working together, planning together, but at the same time, they're executing at the same time, and they're demonstrating fully integrated functionality. One thing I like about this is that they work together. If you think about it, if the teams aren't working together, what are they doing at the end of the day? Now, we're going to go into a section now which is called Safe in Motion, which is accelerating the time to market with business agility and the value stream. This is a very critical section because what it's about to show you here is that what is the contrast of the traditional way of delivering value and what is the new way of delivering value? So you can see here, the traditional approach won't get you anywhere. And some of you might akin this to the typical waterfall model. And you can see here that we have a business opportunity emerges, and then we go through the typical stage phased process, which most project managers are familiar with. Towards the very end, we deliver, we deliver the value. But it's too late because we go through that 18 to 24 months worth of phased development cycle, and before you know it, the customer's checked out and they might be on to the next latest and greatest thing, and you've delivered late. And that's a huge problem, that we cannot adapt swiftly enough and we don't have enough mechanisms, structure, or processes in place within the organization for us to dynamically shift. And if you think about it, when it comes to the Scrum Master is the critical resource that's making this happen. The Scrum Master is at the heart of everything that the team wants to achieve and what the organization achieves. If the Scrum Master can't make it work and make the team follow the Agile ways of working, swift adoption, detecting future signals, able to shift the mechanics of the team to adapt to the changes in the market, then the organization is going to fail because the team's failing. And if you have 5 to 12 or 15 teams that are working on the one big project or one big product, you better make sure that they're all working in harmony. They all know exactly what to do. This traditional model is not going to work. What we need to actually shift to is something which is called business agility value stream, which is clearly depicted here, which is very much that we can sense a business opportunity, we can sense the signals in the future, and at the same time, we can create minimum viable product that can service the customer's needs in the short term. And that value stream is created, is organized, so it can start delivering that value. At the same time, we are connecting to the customer frequently, so we know exactly what they want. We deliver the MVP, and at the same time, we understand from that MVP's feedback from the customer, do we pivot or do we continue building on that solution that we've just delivered? After when we've done this, we start to deliver value incrementally over time until we fulfill the needs of the customer and we don't need to continuously keep changing and updating the product. We learn and adapt from our mistakes, and then we decide to do something else or continue to working on the same product. This is the right approach when it comes to delivering business value. Now, some of you might say that this process looks exactly the same as the typical waterfall process that you just saw on the previous screen. It's not. It's a complete difference, because here, what we're saying here is in step number 2, we're delivering an MVP, which is going to fulfill a short amount of requirements, a limited set of requirements that fulfills the customer's needs. Now, again, who is at the heart of this? Who is at the heart of this play? The Scrum Master. The Scrum Master is at the heart of everything in this value stream. When it comes to sensing the opportunity, the Scrum Master needs to be involved with the product owner to start making the team aware that, hey, changes are coming. When it comes to funding the MVP, who's involved in making sure the workshops are set up with the product owner and the teams? The Scrum Master. When it comes to organizing around the value, who do you think is going to be critical in removing impediments in delivering that value? The Scrum Master. When it comes to connecting with the customer, who's going to facilitate all the workshop? Who's going to bring in all the other fancy tools and techniques to make sure that connection goes smoothly? The Scrum Master. When it comes to delivering the MVP and creating the roadmap and creating a change management plan, guides or anything, the Scrum Master has to be involved with the product owner. So at every point, the Scrum Master is involved. When it comes to pivoting and persevering and in accordance to the Agile values, who is involved here? The Scrum Master. Delivering value incrementally, that is the Agile way of working, and the Scrum Master is going to hold that way of working until that value is delivered. And learning, adapting, the retrospective, so the team can continuously adapt. Who is at the heart of this? The Scrum Master. Now, this is a critical thing, and on top of that, the Scrum Master is involved at each and every step. So if we go back to the beginning of this presentation, we were saying that people are at the heart of SAFe. Absolutely true. And who else is at the heart of the Scaled Agile framework? Those teams. When the people come together and the teams come together, we deliver fantastic products. But in order to deliver those fantastic products, we need a Scrum Master that understands the new ways of working. Not the old ways of working, which was the waterfall way. That ain't going to deliver anything. What we really need is the new way of working, which is the new process, which we've just gone through there, which is introducing the business agility value stream. Imagine if you could do that for your company. Imagine if your team could adapt this process today. How much more of a difference it would make, how much more of an advantage, how much more of a benefit it would give to the organization. And most importantly, this is what you learn in the SAFe Scrum Master course. This is, you learn to master, how do I put this rhythm into place? How do I put this cadence into place? How do I put this structure, this process into place so that I can start receiving the benefits and the value of delivering it to the organization, but my stakeholders see this and my customers see this. This is exactly what you learn in the SAFe Scrum Master course. So that's it. That's the end for this section. I want to say thank you so much for watching. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment down below, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And I also have a free Scrum Master Training Academy for those aspiring Scrum Masters that want to take their skills to the next level. Check the link down below in the description, and also feel free to check out my social media links, and if you have a question, drop me something on WhatsApp. I'll happily answer. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you so much for watching.